This is how Russia could steal Iceland in under 12 hours. Russia doesn't need a huge army to invade and take Iceland. They just need to turn off the island and hide the soldiers in plain sight. We will look into 3 ways on how the Russians can take Iceland. They are: 1. The fishing boats and hidden soldiers. Russian soldiers will not be arriving on warships. When you think the battle is beginning, they are already there, hiding on normal-looking fishing boats in the harbor. 2. The internet kill switch. Iceland only has 4 vines connecting it to the world. If you cut those 4 underwater wires, the island basically disappears from the map. 3. The volcano ransom. When Russia takes over Iceland, they will surely take the volcano battery, a power plant that has the ability to tap into the actual earth magma and threaten to blow it up if any country tries to be a hero. Iceland is the most important island you've always dismissed, and Russia could take it over before you finish your lunch. Most people think a Russian invasion would look like a movie with giant warships and planes and massive armada and explosions everywhere. But the reality is much scarier. Russians doesn't need a single tank, they just need a few fishing boats and a pair of underwater wire cutters. I present geopolitics from a different perspective. I'm also writing a book called Geo-Politics for Muggles. I have already written 28 topics, and the data shows that Russia has been practicing exactly this move for years. The first thing you need to understand is that when you think the war has started, the Russian army is probably already sitting in Iceland's harbor right away. Therefore, number 1, the fishing boats and hidden soldiers. Russia has hundreds of massive fishing boats. They look normal, but they are large enough to hide hundreds of elite soldiers inside. While everyone is watching and waiting for warships, these fishing boats just pull into small, quiet towns. Suddenly, the fishermen come out with military gear and they own the town in minutes. This is how the invisible war tactic works. You don't know you've been invaded until the soldiers are standing in your living room. But even if they take the towns, they have to stop the world from finding out so quickly. That's why number 2 is also important: the internet kill switch. Everything in the Iceland, banks, phones, even the government, runs on 4 big underwater cables that connect it to the US and Europe. Russia has special submarines designed specifically to cut these wires. One snip, and Iceland is instantly cut off from the rest of the planet. No one can call for help. It's like putting a blindfold and earmuffs on a whole country. NATO couldn't even know and find out what is going on until it's too late. And if the US tries to send help, Russia has a terrifying volcano insurance policy. Number 3, the volcano ransom. Iceland is famous for volcanoes. They're currently building a power plant that taps directly into the hot magma underground to create infinite energy. If Russia captures this power plant, their message would be, if you send ships to stop us, we will sabotage the walls and trigger a massive man-made volcanic explosion. It's the ultimate hostage situation. You cannot attack the island without risking a global disaster. So the next time you look at a map of the North Atlantic, don't look for ways for the big armies to invade. Look for small, quiet, and less expensive ways to invade a land. Wars cost a lot, believe me. By using fishing boats to getting the internet and holding the volcanoes hostage, Russia can win without a real actual fight. This is how Russia can basically take over Iceland, and that is why Trump is anxious about Greenland's areas for national security, as well as Iceland.